put the intro in the beginning. We're gonna get straight into this. I am absolutely furious, confused, more furious, and just simply outraged by this decision here. As you can see right here, Gal Gadot is returning for a Wonder Woman 3 under James Gunn and Peter Safran. What the heck is Gunn doing? It's absolutely atrocious what he's doing. This whole soft reboot thing is stupid. Stupid. Just bonkers. The whole reboot in the first place is stupid. All Warner Bros. Discovery had to do was let their freaking creative team work on fixing the DCEU. Because that creative team pays way more attention to what the fans want than whatever the heck the studio thinks we want. I don't want this. I wanted this to be an Elseworlds project, and it still very well could be. But it seems as if it is going to be a part of the new DCU. Why? Why? It was already canceled. Done. And Henry freaking Cavill is fired. I'm done. Robert Pattinson, 37. Gal Gadot, 38. Nathan Fillion, 52. Henry Cavill, 40 freaking years old. And Gunn's whole excuse was because this was going to be a hard reboot, and that he wanted someone younger. Bullcrap. It's complete bullcrap now. I want him gone. I want him out. It's mind-boggling. I can't even speak. Mind-boggling on how stupid of a decision this is. Why do we recast Batfleck and Cavill and then just keep Wonder Woman, Gal Gadot and Jason Momoa, and potentially even Ezra freaking Miller than that man? You know what this is? This is favoritism. The reports that came out a few days ago that the reason why Gunn didn't cast Cavill was because he just didn't simply like his adaptation, and just as a person, I guess, I 100% believe those rumors now. I do, and I 100% believe that Cavill walked away because what he's doing right here is making no sense. Batfleck even came out in an interview with Variety or some other big outlet, saying that he would absolutely not be a part of this new DCU. He said absolutely not. Those are his words. What the heck is happening? It's so unbelievably stupid. And it's honestly quite sad that some people have to rely on this much stupid news coming out. Because there are channels out there, like Aaron Fisher's channel, that mainly revolve around DC news. That should not be the case. There is not as much Marvel news that comes out as there is DC news. It's insane. It's like, get Gunn and Safran gone. Get him out. Boot him out the door. Honestly, as much as it hurts me to say it, I want Superman Legacy to fail. And I'm not just saying that, oh, you're a Snyder fan. I'm not just saying that. I'm saying it because it needs to happen. It 100% needs to happen. He hasn't clarified anything. He hasn't filled in the plot holes. He's just bam, 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 bam. And just left us out there in the open. With, out in the cold. Not even bringing us inside for a nice hot cup of hot chocolate and having a nice conversation. No! He's just putting everything out there and just counting on us to put the pieces together, even though They're unsolvable. They're unsolvable. There's nothing to pin together. Anyway, I have a few other photos that I'd like to share with you all. This was going to be a separate video, but you know, I have like a week's worth of stuff right here, and I didn't want this to get any bigger. So yeah. So the first one I have on here is that Superman Legacy production designer says James Gunn has a crystal clear vision for his Man of Steel film. In a recent interview with Screen Rant, Superman Legacy's production designer, Beth Mickle, discussed what it's like to work with Mr. James Gunn on the project. Mickle delved into the writer and director's creative process, praising him for his collaborative nature, despite having such strong ideas. What do you mean by strong ideas? That gets me nervous. What do you mean by strong ideas? I swear to you, if he does anything different to mess up Superman, and the Gunn fans and everyone else doesn't call him out on it? Oh, because Superman's not supposed to kill Zod, even though he killed him like freaking twice in the comics. No. It's because James Gunn is automatically okay. Now, I have another photo to show you here. Hang on one second. I'm trying to, this was like an article, like, on why Gunn is like the perfect fit for DC. So we're gonna read it out here and debunk everything. James Gunn's clear vision, not clear at all whatsoever, and collaborative nature makes him the perfect fit for a new launch of the DC Universe, as praised by production designer Beth Mickle. Gunn's ability to provide a brilliant first draft of the script and articulate his ideas for the film's visual sets him apart. He gives creative license while still maintaining his strong vision. Hang on. It's because I like my tablet is kind of like covering some of this. For the success of Superman Legacy and future projects, a fresh take on characters and a clear narrative are crucial, and Gunn's ability to handle these aspects evident. Fans eagerly await his interpretation of the IP. I'm a fan of Superman. I'm not eager to see this at all. If anything, I'm more hesitant to go see this than eager. I'm just honestly interested to see what he's messed up. Because, you know, that's what everyone did with Snyder. After the whole bad reviews came out about Zod being killed, everyone just went and hate-watched it. I'm not gonna say I'm gonna go hate-watch it. I'm gonna go watch it and give my honest review. I'm hoping it's a good movie, but I also hope it fails, because I want Gunn and Safran out of here. I'm telling you, these next two films better clarify some of this crap up. Otherwise, I'm going to lose my crap. If Blue Beetle is also the first DCU character, but not the first DCU movie, stupid! If Blue Beetle doesn't cover some of that crap up, what the heck? If Aquaman 2, which is either set in the new DCU or in, like, the freaking Clooneyverse. I don't know. Because, you know, Gunn has been, you know, interfering with these movies a lot. So it must sum up something, like The Flash did. Oh, no, wait. The Flash didn't sum up anything. If anything, it set the DCEU in stone. What the heck? What the heck? I have another photo, to show you guys, which is actually something, a bit more positive. Yeah! The man came out himself and promoted Blue Beetle. Now, I'm gonna be completely honest, I completely think Gunn and the studio probably paid him for this. Snyder has been, like, inactive on social media, and for him to just automatically come out of nowhere and say, you know, go watch this movie, it's not really like him. And then Mr. David Ayer came out and did this as well. Again, completely think this was all paid, because, you know, the release the Ayer cut and, you know, Restore the Snyderverse is trending everywhere, and I think the studio just took advantage of these two people again. So, you know. Those are all the photos I have to show you right now, but I want to leave you guys with this one more photo. I actually have two. So there's that one. I'm honestly so done. Why is Wonder Woman being able to come back, but Man of Steel 2 and the Batfleck solo film can't be Elseworld projects? Or Zack Snyder's Justice League 2 and 3? I don't get it. Again, it's favoritism. The studio's picking and choosing which characters and which actors they like best. Batfleck straight up said no. Although, it's unfortunate because he said he had a wonderful time on The Flash. We even got some set leaks of, here they are right here, of, his, potential, his post-credit scene that he was going to have at the end of The Flash. Looks super better than what we got in the actual movie. I don't get it. I don't get it. We were supposed to get a Batman Beyond film, a Man of Steel 2, Batman not Batman, Superman versus Black Adam movie. Zack Snyder's Justice League 2 and 3. All that gone within like 3 years. I'm done. I'm done. I'm boycotting Aquaman 2 because that studio, you know, James Gunn and everyone involved has just butchered that film. It's no longer James Wan's film, it's the studio's film. Of course, Nolan said a few years ago that there are two types of films. One where it is made by the filmmakers, and one that is made by the studio. And the ones made by the filmmakers are always the better films. Look at the ultimate cut of Batman vs. Superman. Way better than the theatrical cut. Look at the Snyder cut. Way better than the theatrical cut. Way better than the theatrical cut. And I guarantee you, from the stuff that we got the other day, you know, Steppenwolf and the Parademons were supposed to appear in the Ayer cut. They were going to actually interconnect everything in the Ayer cut of the Suicide Squad. But that got cut because the studios don't frickin' have a clue on what the fans want. The only people that are interested in this new DC universe are James Gunn fanatics. So he made a couple of great Guardians films. He's doing horrible right now with DC. Anything Gunn and Gunn and Safran touch. And if the rumors are true that Safran is going to be leaving next year, good. Good. Get him out. That's first one gone. Now, you know, we just need the actual one making the bad decisions. Because Gunn is the one, he even confirmed this, he's the one handling all the creative side of things. And picking on which ones to keep. And, Safran is more of the Kevin Feige of it all. I'm so done. I'm so done. No. Just no. Just no. Leave Wonder Woman 3 as an Elseworld project. Let Jenkins come in and, do her thing. Do not make this a part of the new DCU, but it most likely will be. Again, favoritism. Robert Pattinson's 37. Gal Gadot's 38. Nathan Fillion is 52. There's that other photo that I want to show you right there. Yeah, I mean, it's facts. It's facts. What the heck is he doing? What the heck is he doing? Like... Honestly, if people say down in my comments, oh, you're just a big Snyder fan, you don't really, Hello, Wonder Woman was a part of the Snyderverse. Here I am complaining that she's a part of the new DCU. I love Gal Gadot as Wonder Woman. So this should tell you right here that I'm not just a Snyder fan. You know what, I wasn't going to bring this up, because, which I honestly should bring it up more often. I'm making, fan films, and I'm making my own DC universe, and the composer said to me earlier today, he's like, dude, our DCU makes way more sense than whatever the heck Gunn is doing. If we come up with an idea, or a film, or a show, I know immediately how to interconnect it with something. Gunn is just throwing ideas out there, and just hoping and finding ways to, It's done. I'm done. He's picking and choosing what he wants. That's not how it's supposed to work. If you're going to get rid of frickin' Henry Cavill, potentially the best Superman that we've seen, other than Christopher Reeve, then, you should get rid of everyone else. Jason Momoa, Gal Gadot, Ezra Miller, especially Ezra Miller. And, as much as I hate to say it, Ben Affleck, too. Ben Affleck is my favorite Batman. Second is probably Robert Pattinson. I didn't really grow up with Michael Keaton as Batman, but I loved him in The Flash. So, yeah. It's just... This has been your boy, Joshua R. Save Joshua Reviews. Please make sure to comment down below what you guys thought of this. More videos will be coming soon, and make sure to like and subscribe. And yeah, I'm done with James Gunn and Peter Safran. And to think I was actually excited when they announced this whole thing. When they announced that James Gunn was going to be coming in and fixing some things, I thought he was going to be working along Snyder to fix the DCEU. He wasn't. Snyder got fired. Cavill got fired. Dwayne Johnson got fired. For no absolute reason. At least The Rock had passion to bring what the fans wanted. Not Gunn and David Zaslav, that's for sure. Anyway, they're just doing what they think is best. And it's not the best, which is hilarious. So, it's hilarious and freaking sad. Anyway, I'll catch you all in the next video. Take care and peace. Oh, I know I ended the video, but I actually forgot to include something. Yeah, you're reading it right. The Snyderverse and the DCEU actually made money. What? Crazy. You know why everything after Aquaman failed? Because, Warner Bros. Discovery decided to go off the rails and just not do what the fans wanted. That's why. Anyone who says otherwise is just delusional. James Gunn Suicide Squad? You know, the one who's currently running DC right now. And currently doing an awful job. And the film that everyone loves. You realize that's one of the lowest performing DC movies ever, right? Like, didn't do well at the box office. The Flash, where he was very much involved in. Possibly the worst DC superhero performance ever in a theater. And the same thing is going to go with Blue Beetle, and it's going to make less than Shazam 2. Fury of the Gods. I'm gonna read it out. Just, you know. And this was an actual executive at Warner Brothers, by the way. He used to work at Warner Brothers. I'm gonna read out the tweet that he responded to. It's always funny to me that supporters conveniently forget how much money Zack Snyder lost for WB. Big hit with 300. Then they handed it to him DC, but he didn't lose much money there or build a big winner. Mr. Silverman came in and said, not true. We lost some money on, I don't even know how to pronounce that, Gahul, and a fair amount on Sucker Punch, but the rest of his films at Warner Brothers were very profitable. And then he specified, very. If you take account into, inflation and everything like that, Batman vs. Superman actually did make $1 billion. Or, not $1 billion. It at least crossed, I think, at least $100 million. $100 million. I mean, 800. No. If you count for inflation, Batman vs. Superman did cross or come very close to making $1 billion. That movie made $800 million. That's not a freaking flop. It's not. Black Adam, I don't consider it a flop. Even though that's not his film. But that film brought people back to theaters. You know why? Because a character that Snyder created was returning. And that also made $400 million, but it didn't even get a China release. So it probably would have made a lot more in its theatrical run. And, Man of Steel was profiting even before it hit theaters because of the merchandise and everything. Same thing with all the other movies. People loved the first Wonder Woman. People loved Aquaman. That made $1 billion. Everything up until Aquaman is where the studio decided to say, screw it. We're gonna do what we want now. We're finally gonna fire Snyder, because we don't freaking like him for whatever reason. Just... Anyway, I'm actually gonna close out the video now. Like, subscribe, do all that thing, and, yeah. I'll see you all in the next video. Take care and peace. Snyderverse. I don't even like saying Snyderverse. DCEU. Well, it should have been the actual DCEU. That was very profitable. That was very profitable. I'll see you all in the next video. Take care and peace. I just wanted to let that, resonate with your soul. Just like, oh crap. Snyderverse was profitable. And I'm sorry if I'm coming across as rude, but I'm tired of seeing everyone out here, and I'm glad Mr. Silverman decided to debunk this clear Snyder hater. So, anyway. See you on the next video. Take care and peace.